I'm going to start over from the beginning just to make this look all professional. I'm Lee Grissom, your school counselor. Thanks for logging on to your school's webpage, and if you are on the school counselor's page that I have there, if you look, I would like to tell you about a report that's under the link section. It's called a bullying incident report. As the school counselor and our principals here, every day we get phone calls, almost every day, from parents saying that their child has been bullied at our school. So what we like to do is work on that. We want to improve the environment in our school, and one way we can do that is empower you as students, okay? There are obviously more students in this school than there are staff and faculty. So we need your help. We need your leadership. Who can tell me, what do they call you when you tell an adult or a faculty member that somebody's being bullied? Yes, ma'am. A snitch, that's right. Is it cool to be a snitch? No, nobody wants to be called a snitch, right? Okay. So let's think about this for a second. As intelligent young people, let's think about this. We actually have two options. When we witness bullying going on or someone being mistreated, we have two options. We can intervene and say, stop, man, that's not cool. We can tell an adult, and we can be called a snitch, right? Not cool. Nobody wants to do that. All right, let's think about the other option. The other option is, I feel like I didn't see that, or I see it because I think it's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah. Or I can just, be an innocent bystander. I don't laugh. I don't tell anybody. I don't get involved. I just pretend like I don't know. Is that cool? Really? I mean, tell me, do you think that's cool? If you were the one being bullied, would you think that was cool? No. Even if you're not the one being bullied, that's okay. So we've got two choices, right? Neither one of them are really cool, right? From your perspective. Which one? But one of them's right. Which one is right? Getting an adult or intervening. That's right. Exactly. So I want you guys, as intelligent young people, to think about that for a while. Okay? It takes a lot of courage to do what's right when others are going to make fun of you, doesn't it? It does. Yeah. It's a whole lot easier if you do it with someone else. If you stand up for what's right and you have someone else beside you doing the same thing, isn't it? Okay. So, those of you who are leaders in our school, who are willing to stand up and do what's right, find each other. Work together. Okay? The more of you there are, the less bullying we're going to have in our school. Does that make sense? Okay? All right, well, the report that you pulled up on your webpage, the bullying incident report, let's say you just don't have the courage. Okay? I just don't have the courage. I don't want to be called a snitch. I'm just not ready to do that yet. Okay? But I really want to let somebody know. I really want to do something, but I don't want to be called out on it. This is a way for you to let me know anonymously that you have witnessed bullying in our school. Okay? You can fill out this report. You can look at the questions there. You can submit it, and I will get it in my office. It will come to my computer. Last week, I had a report from 3 different students on one kid that was bullied. Several other kids. Okay? So what I was able to do was call that kid in my office and talk to him a little bit. All right? He just didn't get automatic suspension. He's got some stuff he's dealing with, right? Usually bullies do. They're mean for a reason. Never that there's an excuse to be mean, right? There's never an excuse for it. But he probably needs help with some stuff. So I was able to talk with him and say, look, what's going on? Let's think about some alternative ways to deal with your conflict with your peers. Okay? So, it didn't fix it right then. You think he went back to class and he was a perfect kid after he talked to Miss Grissom, the miracle counselor? No, because I'm not a miracle counselor. But at least I gave him some things to think about. At least, somebody cares, about why he's doing what he's doing. And at least he knows that his peers, his classmates are watching him. And they're going to tell. And he better stop it. They want him to stop it. So his classmates sent him a loud message by giving this report, turning in this report, that we do not think that's cool. Okay, we're going to let somebody know. So I just want you to know it's there. Use it, okay, whenever you need it. You can log on from your computer at home or on your iPads or wherever. But this is just a tool to empower you guys to stop bullying in our school. All right, and I've challenged all the classes to think about what you want our school to be like. What my challenge to you is, we want our school to be a place where every single student, every single teacher, and faculty member feels respected and protected when they come in the building, they come in the doors of our building. Okay? And it's got to start with you guys. And I see how smart you guys are, and how much resources that you have. And I know every kid in this room has got something difficult they're struggling with right now. You might be trying to pull up a low math grade. You might be upset because you didn't make the basketball team. Or maybe your parents are going through a divorce. Or maybe somebody you love died. Or maybe your pet that's been with you since you were little died. We all have stuff that we're dealing with. Okay? So just think about that. And find ways that we can support each other at school so that we all feel respected and protected. Because we're all dealing with difficult stuff. We don't need somebody talking trash to us, putting their hands on us in inappropriate ways. Okay? All right, so bullying, that's it for the bullying. The few other links I want to show you are, there's a youth suicide prevention link under there. Part of the difficulty about middle school is you guys are going from being little kids to adults. Okay? So some days you feel like a little kid. Some days you feel like an adult, right? And your emotions and, psychologically and emotionally, you're growing and changing just like you are physically. And sometimes your emotions probably feel like they're going to overwhelm you. You're so angry you don't know what to do about it. Or you're so sad you feel like you're going to be sad for the rest of your life, okay? And I just want you guys to know that that is normal. I know it doesn't feel normal. It feels horrible. But it is normal for this period of life for you guys. Okay? And for those of you who yourself or your friends might feel so sad that they feel like it's never going to get better. Sometimes they think about hurting themselves. Okay? And that's called suicide. That's a word that nobody really likes to talk about, but it's important that we do that. So this link, this website, is a place for you to go if you are so sad that you feel like you want to hurt yourself. Or if you have a friend that you know that you've overheard saying things like, that they might hurt themselves. There's a 1-800 number on this webpage that you can call. There's a counselor on the other end of that line, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So even if it's the middle of the night and you feel like there's nobody you can talk to, you can call that number. Okay? So I just want you to know that that's there for you, for yourself, for your friends, whatever you need. Okay? Or you can go back to the links and visit this at your own time and look around.
This is an introduction to the Elm City Middle School website. This is what was presented to the 8th grade class. Under faculty and staff, there is a selection for school counselors page. Students are directed to this site, and on the left-hand side of the page is a list of resources provided for them. The bullying prevention presentation shown to the class included an introduction to this bullying incident report. Students could answer questions about where did you witness someone being bullied, when did you witness someone being bullied, did anyone else witness the bullying, list the names of people being bullied, and list the names of those who were bullying. They are then allowed to identify the type of bullying and choose all that apply. And they could choose from categories of physical, verbal, psychological, or written. At the end of the report, they have the option of meeting with the counselor, notifying the counselor to set up a meeting to discuss the incident. Students can fill out this form and submit it anonymously and electronically on the website. Following a submission to the school counselor's office, a responses report is generated through Google Drive. This is connected with the school counselor's email. Under Google Drive, I can select a bullying incident report and a spreadsheet. An Excel spreadsheet is then presented to me with responses from all of the students that have submitted a bullying incident report. This presentation was to support the goal of educating students about the bullying problem in our school and to empower them with resources to change the behavior and the environment in the school. This concludes the electronic technology portion of the bullying prevention presentation at Elm City Middle School.